become a salesperson. You can become a salesperson. You know, you don't need any license. You don't need anything. Just the ability to sell wine. And so we have had those case scenarios. We have a lot of people that have a 1,000 case brand, which is substantial for them, not very big for us, but still big enough that it justifies being one of the 80 brands that we own. Now, for example, some of those. This is a store in Seattle, so it's a street chain store, but they'll carry about 3,000 cases. This is in Montreal. Those guys sell about 3,000 cases to the liquor control over there. But some of them are much smaller, like I don't see any small ones here, but this is with a wholesaler from New York. Well, no, this one, Angus Barn, because maybe you've been in North and South Carolina. It's a chain of restaurant, and so Angus Barn is their own private label. So they only sell the wine at the restaurant. So that's a smaller brand. It's probably 500
so
cases.
This is your label, but that's their label.
That's their label. Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So there is a variation of things. Well, let's see if we can get everybody in here. So, of control label. It's a very unique concept. Again, in the word control, for me, it really has a sense of ability. So, somebody has the ability to sell. We really think we have great ability of making wine, and the marriage makes for a great team that works well together. I was describing, we have restaurant, we have wholesalers. We have, for example, the one that is being bottled is a sommelier. So he was a sommelier at Per Se. He was a sommelier in New York at Per Se, and then decided to kind of venture on his own and created this brand with us. 12, 13 years ago, long time, about that. Yeah. And so this is all his creation, all the labels that are here. So he has 7 different labels, from rosé to Pinot Gris to Pinot Noir, and then this year or last year he created in sheep's clothing, which is what we bought.
We call it a control brand label or a control brand, but the outside world considers this it's a brand. It's a national brand. It's sold by distributors in almost all 50 states and 10 different countries. And so to us it's a control brand, but it's really a brand.
That's what
partnered with someone else.
And that's what I was saying.
It is, but the word control we use in that we control the winemaking, the grape growing, and the winemaking. Someone else is controlling the sales and the marketing and sales.
Does he have any input into kind of quality recipe?
Yeah, the structure of the wine.
To the world he does.
Yes.
To the world does, but you guys actually do that, and nobody knows that's your
It's his brand.
recipe. It's his brand with your recipe.
Yeah, the winemaking is on our side. Yeah, we don't use the word recipe.
Yeah, what do you use the right word? I know I've got this wrong.
Well, winemaking. The winemaking concepts and so on. But this one is actually also one of the only ones I was mentioning earlier that we have part ownership if there is a sales event. So very often we don't have that. And most of the brands that I was saying, like with Total Wine, which is all the Kudos brand, we own the brand. So they cannot take that brand and go next door to make that brand with somebody else. So this is a room, by the way, where you see kind of the full leg, the best. This is all our brands here. Here is clients that we made wine for, custom crush. On this side is all the control brands. So you can see, and behind you there's a lot of different brands that go into the control brand. I think last year we counted somewhere around 80 different brands.